Welcome to Kenny Fang channel. In today's video, I have a straight update for you guys. In this video, I will show you where the market is going to, especially on these pairs GBPUSD, EURUSD, and XAUUSD. I will analyze the full chart for you, and you can take advantage of that and place quality trades. Before I forget, this video is powered by W Funded, your own and amazing prof. This prof firm is here to stay. Of course, we all know when they started. And most people were like, this brand will just come and collapse. This brand will come and crash. But surprisingly, of all the prof firms that started with this brand, W Funded, this is the only one still standing tall. Those African prof firms, you remember, they all crashed. But these guys are here with us. So I will go into the chart straight away without wasting your time and show you what's up. Now let's go. Okay, if you have your own chart, just go to the pair GBPUSD so that we can look at it together. Go to 4 hours time frame. Basically, what I do is kind of top-down analysis. I go to higher time frame, then boil down to lower time frame to take a trade. I'm a day trader. For those who don't know, my trade takes 24 hours. I'm in and I'm out. I don't hold trade for a very long time. That's just my own personality. So, looking at the 4 hours time frame, you are going to notice that GBPUSD is making a serious downtrend. Okay, basically you can see that this move is going down. For those who use trend line, they'll be like, okay, this is a very downtrend, right? Because market is making lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs. Good. I'm in my academy. Though some people will be like, why the change of environment? This is my school in Abuja where we teach forex. Okay, so don't be surprised. I am in my school. That's why I'm just analyzing the chart, because this is where we talk about forex chart. So back to the chart. If you look at this pair, GBPUSD has given us a change of character on 4 hours time frame. Okay, which means that this trend we see here has been exhausted. But take note, most people will be in a rush to enter buys, but it's not yet time to buy. We are going to wait for this one I'm going to show you. Now look. The market has broken here, which shows that change of character we're talking about. Okay. I just want to check if this is recorded. Good. Now, we are now seeing a crash to the downside. Okay. Obviously, look at this. A valid pullback. Let me stretch this very, very well. A valid pullback to the BOS, then to the downside. Now, this is what we got here. Change of character from here to this place. Okay, so everybody wants to buy. Why? Because this is their low. This is a low of this market now. Okay, let me just do that real quick. This is a low, and this is a high. This is a high, right? So buyers will be putting all their orders here. But what is mostly going to happen is, because of this inducement here, the market came down and induced traders do as if it's going to buy up. But it's not going to buy. It's still going to come back to clear this liquidity here. Let me show you guys. Normally, mostly I label this dollar sign to show liquidity. So this is inducement. This first buy move now is an inducement. This market will see slash down to enter this zone. Let me show you this a bit. You see, as it's standing this way, this is what we're going to expect from this market. They will see push back to this block, because this is the first move, inducement. After inducement, there will be a DB, most especially when market is about to make a serious buy. Market will want to feign this first change of character. Don't forget that. That's the DB I'm talking about. Most of my students knows what I'm talking about. So once it switches this way, we are going to long the market from here. So this is a major buy for 4 hours. But the buy will not just take 1 day or 2 days. For this to happen, it can be like 3 days, but this is a higher time frame. And once they tap into the zone, we go into 15 minutes and they execute this buy. So we must wait patiently for this market to come into this block for us to take a very significant trade. At least a trade that will read 100 pips or 150 or 200 pips. Okay? Notwithstanding, you can still be catching small trade from 15 minutes time frame, because that's what we do here. We actually watch 4 hours to mark our zones where we want the market to pull in. Then we go to 15 minutes and do more of sells because we know that the market is going to push back to this place. 15 minutes will be giving us sell confirmation before we take those entries. So what's going on in 15 minutes? Let's go to 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Now this 15 minutes time frame, okay, very clear. See, smoothly sound. So zoom up to this place so that we analyze the current move. So on 15 minutes time frame, we have a buy confirmation. Very sweet. Look at this. This is a pullback. This is a break of structure here. Then this is a pullback. This is a break of, so this is a change of character all the way from here to here. Change of character. Is that clear? Now we still have our high and low on 15 minutes time frame. Where is it? This is the highest point for 15 minutes, and this is the lowest point. Check your chart if you have the same thing for 15 minutes. So what it's doing now is ranging. You know, market is ranging, but what we expect is that same DB. So the market will pull back this way, okay, and then sweep this low because most early buyers are all trapped in here and they are all inducement and liquidity. They will sweep all these lows and then come into here, which is still making the same directional move of the 4 hours. And when they come in here, we set a buy. Now, overall, what's the direction for GBPUSD? I am on buy bias. I have buy concept on GBPUSD. But time to buy this market is not now. Let me also add, once the year is moving towards an end like this, let's say December, for those that are new in this system, the market will range a lot because traders will vacate, will go for holidays, market bank and the institutions will be traveling and going on holiday. So there will be low liquidity in the market and the market will just start to range. Take note of. So December, in fact, probably I'll be going for break. I won't be trading mostly from 10th of December. I'm off the market. Okay, that's my expectation of GBPUSD. Now, before I go to EURUSD, let me explain something about W funded. There are two kinds of accounts in W funded. One is the standard, and the other one is the expedited. Okay, the ski check standard and the ski check expedited. For the standard, you just need two phase. You need to pass two phases. You do your normal phase one, do your normal phase two, before you get funded. But for the expedited, for smart guys like us, we just go for this one phase and get funded immediately. The account size is ranging from $5,000 to $200,000. So instead of wasting time on the two-phase account, why not just go and then smash past the first phase, then they fund you. So our advice is just a personal opinion. Go for the expedited, so that you just trade like the big boys. Okay? Euro USD, Euro USD. I use the Oanda chart. Oanda because I believe that anything that's coming from USA is well regulated. That explains that. So Euro USD and GBP USD are positively correlated. What it means is if Euro USD is buying, GBP also will buy. And they're negatively correlated with pair like USD card. When USD card is massively selling, these guys will be buying. Take note because correlation helps. So you won't be buying two pairs that are negatively correlated. First thing first, go to higher time frame, 4 hours. Now, I don't use daily time frame and I will explain why. I only look at the daily time frame on the particular day I want to execute. Let's say 4 hours and 15 minutes has played out very well. This is how I trade. Okay. Now, it is the time for me to enter the trade. I will just tap on the daily time frame. What am I looking at for? I'm just looking at the two candlesticks of that day. That's the day candlestick for yesterday and the candlestick of today. Because it's the way the candlestick of today printed that will determine whether my bias on 4 hours and 15 minutes will be correct. I will be able to explain all my strategies on this particular video, but from the few things I'm mentioning, you'll be getting where I am going to. 4 hours time frame. Let us see. So in a similar manner, Euro USD is still bearish. Like overall 4 hours, you see a downtrend. Someone who can carry trend line, and draw all the way down. You can say that yes, this is bearish on 4 hours time. You are correct. You are very correct. So what do we do We now study the chart and see the last significant structure break is this. Okay, so you don't need to go all the way back to check what happened ancient of this one lies. Just look at the chart from the recent trend, bring it to the new trend. That tells you where you are at the moment. So now, Euro has even switched character and started buying already, giving you a new structural break to the upside, which is the kind of making an uptrend. Of course, this is another BUS here. This is break of structure here. Very clear. And this is another one here. See. So Euro is smoothly on a buy. Alright, so if you look at this chart, you can see your low here. This is your higher low, right? Normal higher low, higher high. This is your higher high, basically. So if you put a Fibonacci retracement from this particular high all the way to this particular high, that is from the high to the low. What am I saying? From the low to the high, then the market pulls back into 618 level. But one thing you should know is there was no inducement before the premium. Had it been we got maybe concept 1 inducement or concept 2 or concept 3, then that would be the buy for us. So we are not going to buy this pair right now, because what is playing out now is concept 3, where the market just induced people here, which you're going to buy up a little bit this way, make a buy, then finally come here, touch this particular low and print a weak rejection, and finally go back to now take that buy. This is the thing we are expecting, concept 3. Or worst come worst, market will just switch by giving us a change of character this way. Let me change the color to red. Good. Change of character. That's the worst thing that will happen in this case. But it's still in our favor because he is coming to fill in this other block here. This guy already here. Then once they fill it, they will still go buy. These are the two things that will happen. Market is not ideal where you have a, what's it called? You have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So smooth that way. No, it's a lie. So market goes in this fashion. Take note of that. It goes in a very crazy manner. High, low. Then you get this. You get this. You get another high. You get this. Then this. Then this. This is how uptrend looks. It doesn't look so smooth this way. If it's this way, then everybody will be cashing out from the market. So that now corresponds to GBPUSD and Euro. Both are saying buy. Can you see that? So we are buy on GBPUSD, we are buy on EURUSD. But before we take these buys, these are what we are expecting to see before we enter. So that will be all for the chart. Let me talk about W funded. This brand is very good and trustworthy. They have two kinds of accounts. They have the one we call the ski check standard and the ski check expedited. The one of the standard, you need to pass 2 phases before they fund you. But the expedited form of it is you just need to pass 1 phase. That's one a test. Then you are funded. So I would advise you go for the 1 step so that once you are passed, they fund you straight away. No need testing you twice. But if you still prefer the other one, still okay. The account size ranges from $5,000 to $200,000. The link of this amazing pro firm will be in my description box. Check description or check comment section. Get an account and start trading. Instead of trading $10, $5, $2.5, trade a pro firm account so that when you now reach withdrawal limit, they pay you in quantum. So that'll be all for this video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed before. And like I said, this is my school. That's why the environment is looking somehow fresh, right? My academy here in Abuja. You can come around as well and see me one-on-one so that I will greet you specially. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.